Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you are Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is for you. For April 5th through the 7th, 2019. So I have shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. We have the Page of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, Six of Pentacles. We have the Lovers, the Star, and the Six of Wands. I'm sorry, Swords. All right. So, what I'm getting, some of you are channeling your twin flame, or you are communicating with a spirit companion, someone's getting ready to come into your life. That will be a reflection of unconditional love. You're about to receive unconditional love. This person has been appearing to you through the corner of your eye, in your dreams. There have been messages sent telepathically. I feel like you've been hearing whispers. I feel like your body senses this. You may start having heart palpitations. You may start smelling phantom smells. You might start feeling vibrations throughout your skin, like underneath your skin, feeling like something is shooting or crawling inside your body. Someone is trying to get your attention here. I also feel like someone is sending messages through song, poetry. Someone is expressing how they feel about you through ways of like the internet, but it's like it's ambiguous. It's like only you can see them standing there. It's like only you can see what's happening. You're being connected. And not only that, I feel so much like so many messages are coming through. I feel like the universe is also aligning you with this person, this energy. Someone is being guided, like both of you are being guided by each of your spirit guides. So this is something that is like divinely guided, because your guides and their guides are like talking about their children. It's like, hey, you gotta have your son meet my daughter. I need your daughter to meet my son. Oh my God, they're gonna be perfect. They just don't know it. We can see, blah blah blah. I just really feel it's like spiritual mother father, like just really trying to align you guys. And you're listening to your intuition. I feel like something is like when you are driving and you say, turn down that corner, and it's like, why? But why? And you do, it's for a reason. It's like everything that you're doing is leading you up to this moment where you're going to be introduced to this person. And this is making me think of that movie. I love this movie. Oh my God. Don't tell me. The guy, he's a big blue man. I always want to call it the Avengers, but it's not the Avengers. It's a DC movie, matter of fact. and they got that, the guy that started off with, oh my God, all these different characters. It's the smiley face. It was like a smiley face, and it had like the blood on it, and it was like a pin, a shirt pin with a smiley face, and it fell like to the ground because someone had got killed. Oh my God, I'm so horrible at this. I know the name. I'm gonna stop. It'll come to me, unless like the rest of you want to fill me in. But yeah, it is in that movie. It's the big blue naked guy that appears, and this is making me think of that type of energy. I just feel like this is supercharged energies, or like you two together are like these superheroes. It's otherworldly. It's unbelievable. I also feel like these are the elements of air coming out. So we have Gemini, we have Aquarius, and, you know, or Libra here, all the element of air. So you could be having a very airy connection with someone, even if you're already in a relationship. Your relationship is very spiritual, and it is something that is bigger than what you can conceive. This is something to you that is just appearing as a physical attraction, but it's bigger than what the mind can conceive. Those of you that, if you still are not meeting anyone or connecting with anyone, I feel like either way, you're having some sort of spiritual awakening this weekend. I'm seeing you send unconditional love to other people. You might be telling people you love them. You might be doing charitable acts or charitable works, whether you're donating your time or your money to a cause. I feel something, you may also be partaking in some sort of memorial, and I feel like I got memorial. I just said that energy came out in another reading. I think it was the Earth reading. There was something else that I was picking up for those of you that are like, I still have not met anyone, or I didn't meet anyone this weekend. I still feel like there is something very divine happening. I feel like there's communication. There's a lot of communication. The truth is coming out. There's harmonious energy. Someone definitely admires you. Like someone thinks you're beautiful in your purest form. You might not even be aware that someone admires you so much. It's almost like you are just doing you. You're just doing you. Being yourself, and this person is like invisible, and they see everything that you do. So maybe their presence is unknown to you, but they're watching you, and they see everything that you're doing, and they're in love with what they have observed. They're like, he or she is such a beautiful person, and I feel like they're in love with you. This person also may be at a distance here. I also feel like a lot of you have been manifesting. You've been putting a lot of your energy into manifesting your dreams. And I'm seeing too, speaking of dreams, with the High Priestess here, I feel that you're receiving messages, spiritual downloads in your dreams. Like this looks like downloads to me. And it's happening while you are open to receive. Like that might be the best time for you to be open to receive. When your body is at rest and is in that state. That's what I was getting at. Those of you that believe in UFOs or aliens, the alien race, I feel like you're making contact, like you're receiving some sort of confirmation or something that shows you that, yes, you are making alien contact. You're having some sort of outer body experience this weekend. Goodness, it's so much energy coming through for air this weekend. There's going to be healing between you and your twin. If you guys have been having any type of conflicts, or if your twin has been apart from you at a distance, I feel like you guys are moving in a more peaceful direction, a more positive direction. I feel too like someone, their ego is undergoing a death. Even if you feel like this has already happened, there's something else that happens that changes your whole perspective. And now I'm looking at this side, and you're looking at your old self. You're like, I don't even recognize that body anymore. I don't know who that was anymore. It's like you're having an outer body experience. You are looking at yourself. You might feel like that when you meet this new person, or when you come into contact with this person. You're going to feel like you're looking at another version of yourself. It also could be a representation of someone who is awakened and someone who is dead. Someone, you know, there is a need to awaken those who want to be awakened. Some of you might just be having your spiritual awakening. But like I said, even if you've already had a spiritual awakening, you're looking at something happens that makes you change again. Your mind, you're having a breakdown of the mentality. Now, on a mundane level, I feel there is a need for you to rest, because it looks like you're tired. Your body is tired. It needs to rest. You may be working too much. You may be doing too much. You may be giving too much time and energy to people that you love. Maybe you're behaving too selflessly and not caring enough for yourself. You forgot to take your vitamins. You forgot to drink your water. You forgot to exercise. You forgot to meditate. You forgot to pray. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because your body looks tired. I'm seeing again someone visiting a grave. Did I mention? Oh, I mentioned that in the other reading. I don't know what that is, but I feel like maybe someone is visiting someone's gravesite, or at least standing by where they were killed. You know, like when someone leaves the little memorial or something by a tree, or on a street, or you drive by somewhere and you see like a little cross and some deflated balloons and some withered flowers. Like you might be reminiscing. It could even just be looking at a picture of someone who's passed away, and this person sees you remembering them and looking at them. You don't know they're there, but you can feel it. And they see you, and they're grateful that you are remembering them, and that you're honoring them by remembering them. You're honoring them by keeping their memory alive some type of way. So just by you having their picture out, by you pouring libations, and I don't know why the similar messages, if those of you that are cross watching, I know I've said this in these readings already this evening, but I'm getting similar messages here. Somebody's like pouring out liquor. You know, if you want to put it that way, it's the same way pouring out libation. But yeah. Something else I was getting to. I feel though you're going to be in a happy space here with the Nine of Cups. You're going to feel like this is a dream come true. This is exactly what I wished for. You're going to feel like you're on cloud nine here, whisking away. I see someone in love. I see someone daydreaming. Now, if you're completely alone, you might be sipping and daydreaming and thinking about love or just in a good mood thinking about love. You might have a dream about someone too that has crossed over. They may be trying to contact you or talk to you, especially if you've been having a hard time or you've been thinking about them a lot. I feel like they just want to confirm that they know this and they've been thinking about you too, or that they're still, the reason why you're thinking about them is because they've been trying to get your attention or they've been buzzing around you. Something else I was getting ready to say. Oh, yes. Okay, so all of that has been lovely, and I'm still not finished. I feel like I'm channeling for everybody this evening, like a lot. But, okay, so that was all like a lot of flowery things. But I also see something happening with the lovers. Now, this is for those of you that are in relationships. If you're already in an established relationship, there's something going on where you're feeling a connection with someone new or someone other. This is the other person. And it's like you are probably at a crossroads this weekend where you need to make a choice with who you want to move forward with, or you have been put in this situation where, you know, it's like, wow, who, you know, the choice that you make is going to alter your path in life. You can either continue to be single, you can continue to be single, which is fine, or not, and say, hey, I'm done being single. I think I want to move forward with this person. But for the most part, I feel like the lovers is usually when you're in a relationship. So either you are in a relationship or the person you're connecting to is in a relationship. So someone is having to make a choice. And the choice that they make will alter their destiny. You're being asked to really trust your intuition on this one. Even if you've already spoken to a psychic or a reader, take what was said and then make your ultimate decision on your own. Even if you were given some sort of good advice, if that advice didn't resonate with what you felt, then go with what you felt. Go with what you feel. Now, I will say too that sometimes, like, you might not believe what a psychic or reader says, and you're like, I'm going to find out for myself, which is fine. But when you find out and then it ends up to be what was advised to you, it's okay, because you needed to learn that. You needed to see it and experience it for yourself. So that was part of your lesson. People can, like, someone can try to explain to you what hot is like. You know, if you've never touched fire and you're like, what is hot? What is that? And it's just like, I don't know. You just have to experience it for yourself. You know, it's something that's really, really warm. And if you touch it, it hurts, it burns, you know, and it's just like, burn. What does burn mean? And then one day you get burned and you're like, oh my God, like I understand now. I understand it. It's also making me think of this old movie. I think it's called Rocky. I think it's called The Mask. And it was with Cher. She was in it. It's like really old. I think it's from the late 70s or very early 80s. But Cher was the mother of this boy who had a facial deformity. And, you know, everybody always thought he was so ugly. And then I think he went to some sort of camp or something. And he met this girl and she was blind. And they had this connection. Love is blind. I don't know. Okay, so they had a connection. And the way, you know, blind people, they have to touch people to kind of at least get an idea of what they look like, even though they can't see, you know. So whatever the case, she touched his face and she could feel that it was like nothing she ever felt before. And he was like, I'm sorry. And she was like, no. She was just like, I still think you're beautiful. And so she didn't understand like colors. And so he wanted to help her understand what colors were. So this was so cute. He had something kind of hot, and he was like, he said, hold out your hand. And she was like, okay. And he put the hot thing in her hand, and she was like, what are you doing? And he was like, that's red. And she was like, oh my God. And he gave her, I think he gave her something very cold. And she was like, oh my God, this is so cold. What did he said? That's blue. And she was like, oh. And then he gave her some cotton candy, I think, or was it just, I think it was just cotton. And he was like, what is this? She was like, what is this? And he was like, that's white, I think, or whatever the case. It was just weird the way he like broke down colors to her. I think he let her smell moss and told her that was green. It was weird. It was just beautiful. I told that whole long antidote to say that I feel like what is happening is that love is blind. And I know some people are like, no, don't give me that bullshit. But no, something's going on in your particular situation where love is blind. Like you're having to look at the bigger picture than the actual circumstances. Try to step outside of your body to see it from a spiritual perspective is the best way that I can put that. Now, I also feel like some of you may be offering your assistance to someone, or someone may be offering their assistance to you. So I feel like this is someone that is maybe receiving some sort of gift. And I also feel like your needs are being taken care of, whether they're financial, whether it's your needs of the heart, if you're needing some sort of confirmation, if you feel like you need an apology from someone, whatever it is, I feel like something is being confirmed. Now, I just got to go back to the alien theory right quick, because I just see something bigger than us observing us. I feel like we're being observed, or this is confirmation of us being observed by a higher source or a higher being or beings. Something's going on spiritually where, especially too with this moon being a full moon, and I don't know that I believe it 100%, but I don't dismiss it either, about the moon being an observatory and it's not real, and that is actually a craft that is observing our behavior and just us as humans, period. And this does look like moon cycles or something going around, and this ginormous person looking down at all the little people in the village. This also might be something flying in the air like a drone that is observing the areas or something. So I don't know if someone has a drone or something. But on a mundane level, I feel like you're receiving, I feel like this is a gift. You're receiving a gift or a blessing for sure. Whatever it is that you wished for. I almost feel like something said, wait for it. So whatever that means, let me just really quickly kind of clarify the, that other woman popped out, or other man. Let me just kind of quickly clarify the Ten of Swords. I feel like you're going to hear from someone you haven't heard from, where there's been silence. And secrets are also coming out. See, a secret will be confirmed. It'll come out. So if you have a secret admirer, and you've been patiently waiting to find out if this person would ever respond back or let you know how they felt. They will be confirming that with you. It starts off in the mind or through thought or through dreams, and then it comes into the physical realm in the physical form. So Nine of Cups is coming out again. Some of you, I feel like it is the end of a phase of being single. Some of you, I feel like this is about a dream. You're happy because of something that was confirmed in a dream. I also get you being happy that something ended, or that you're happy that someone let their guards down. Yeah, see, someone was being very guarded, and now someone is opening up to you, which makes you happy. See, you're happy because they're like, okay, fine, I'll stop fighting the connection. I'm ready to stop fighting. So someone is ready for peace. I feel like someone's waving their flag of peace here. Someone is saying, I come in peace. Again, that's making me think of the alien theory. Yeah, you're going to be happy. Good news. You're celebrating. Someone may be pursuing you. Could also be fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. And see, this person been watching you. They've been watching you. They're very much attracted to you. There's an intense connection there. So let me go ahead and pull some romance angel cards, some love cards. I didn't even mean to go this long. I just feel like everybody's been getting a lot of channeling today. Even my pace is just kind of, I feel like I have to go slow because like a lot of things are coming out. All right, what additional messages are there for air signs for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? So new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I think the earth signs got this too. But yeah, it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and we did have the lovers coming out. So for some of you, there is some sort of love connection here. There's a need to have a heart-to-heart conversation, honestly discuss your feelings for each other. And I told you someone is opening up. There may be confirmation of someone's feelings. If someone's guards have been up, I feel like those guards are coming down now. And it's time to talk. Yeah, somebody's back is against the wall and they're just like trying not to open up, but they can't help it. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. So love is definitely in the air for air this weekend. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic love life. So that could be for some of you, or maybe the person you're connecting with has some sort of codependency, or maybe they're in a codependent relationship, and that's why, like I said, with the lovers, usually represents having to decide between the person that you're with and a person that has come into your life. And somebody might be in a relationship strictly out of a codependency. But, you know, a choice needs to be made. This says you deserve love and you are lovable. So don't doubt that. I feel like, too, The Star is about restoring your hope and your faith into things, and is wish fulfillment. Matter of fact, we have both the Star and a Nine of Cups come out. So there seems to be some sort of wish fulfillment. And this also she looks like she's behaving like Cupid. And I feel that, like I was saying, it looks like the spirit mother, father is trying to target you and connect you with your true love here. There is a need to forgive and learn. Again, I feel like maybe that message applies to those of you that have been, there hasn't been communication, you know, it's been silent, or people's guards have been up. But for some of you, it's getting to know one another. It's a new love. Maybe you have to choose between a new and an old love. And, you know, there are romantic feelings there. And I feel like maybe it's worth getting to know each other and explore those feelings. But whatever comes, something may be also coming at a price, because remember I was saying earlier too that something may have something to do with someone's sibling or a friend. And there's going to be some sort of forgiving and learning. Was that your reading? I might be getting your reading mixed up with the Earth. I might be, but maybe that message is for you too, because it looks like someone is wanting forgiveness here. They're asking, they're like, please forgive me, I'm sorry. And that's another thing, you know, this a lot of times too can be about forgiveness. So, you know, maybe there's a need to make things right with somebody. All right, so air signs, I hope that resonated. Hope it made sense. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.